All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Take Two Podcast. I'm your boy Terrence. Over there, we got Jason.
What's up, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm excited for this new little piece that we're doing for our Take Two podcast.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that we decided to take on a TV episode or a series together.
Series, yeah.
Yeah, and I think we picked a good one, man. Starting off with the Lanterns.
Good one to start. So
Yeah.
it's only been one episode so far, and
Yep.
the new one comes out this week, and I'm excited.
Yep, bro. It's got me, man. I think we picked a good one. I'm hooked just from the pilot.
Yeah. Same. I think that the biggest thing for me with these type of shows is that a lot of them feel very superhero esque, and this one does not. This feels like a crime drama that just happens to be in a world where there are superheroes. You know what I mean?
Right, 100%.
So the feel of it is great.
Yeah, we didn't see his powers till like towards the end of the season or the end of the episode.
The episode, right. All we saw him do was make a bottle opener.
Yep.
And then we got to see him at the very end. So I'm very interested in the three different timelines. I'm hoping that they continue to do that throughout the whole series. Like we're in 1996 and 2016 and 2026. I think that was a great choice. So
it was very interesting because at first it took me for a second because I think I paused it and I came back and I missed the time jump.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm locked back in, but I get what they're doing. But so what do you think? What do you think of the casting, man?
Of the casting, our two main guys, our Hal Jordan and our Jon Stewart, are both fantastic actors. I think they're
Jon Stewart is Aaron Pierre, right?
Aaron Pierre, yes. And then Hal Jordan is Kyle Chandler, and they are their personalities could not be more different, and it definitely feels like a classic trope of a young cop who is a little bit more like serious and a seasoned vet who's been through it all, has seen a lot, and he's not as by the book anymore,
But you know what?
It's interesting.
So the personality suit, because one, Hal Jordan was a test pilot, and they're already cocky and arrogant and fly by the seat, kind of do his own thing. And then when he got the ring, that's how he portrayed himself.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Pierre's character was raised in a household full of discipline, Marine or sergeant father, and that's what he portrayed. And I was selected to be his successor.
Yes.
And their personalities show. Yeah.
Yeah. That is why I really hope that I'm assuming they are going to continue down this, showing us three different timelines, because I'm really interested in him and his dad growing up and seeing that storyline unfold. I am so interested in that, more than some of the other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I like that because it gets to the point where it gets old, where you see the introductory of each character and how they got their powers and then their backstories. So I do like what they're doing with their three timelines, because it's showing some modern, it's I just love. I don't know who wrote the story, and I love what they're doing with it, man. It's going well.
Yeah, I am interested though. Let's obviously spoilers, right? We're reviewing an episode, so clearly there's spoilers. I'm interested in the end. Really got me. I was not expecting us to see 2026 at all. Number one, and number two, was not expecting to see Hal Jordan killed there at the end, and no ring, which makes everyone assume that Jon Stewart doesn't have it either, right? Because he looked for it. Where the hell is that ring?
Who took it? Yeah. And then why was Hal Jordan killed? How he was killed? It's and I think that was the perfect cliffhanger. Like, a lot of these series, you need those cliffhangers to bring you back to episode 2.
Yeah.
And that drew me back in. Like, all right, I got to see what happened.
Yeah. And it's been 10 years. Yeah. What has their communication been with Jon Stewart? Because he just drove up to this place. He's clearly not a Green Lantern, right? Because he doesn't have the ring. Only Hal has the ring. so what happened with them in their relationship and their training? Their whole training dynamic is clearly is off. So there's a lot of
Hmm.
little intriguing things here that make me feel like this is, if this wasn't Lanterns, if this wasn't a Green Lantern, I would still be 1,000,000% in for
Yeah.
sure. It just
You know,
looks like a
there's
good
there.
story.
I still think there's quite a few Easter eggs too that they didn't tap.
Okay.
Like the sheriff, the deputy sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
What's her role? And then I think it's her dad,
Mm-hmm.
who owns, well, doesn't own the land. He works for the owner of
Right.
all of that
Oh,
property.
that was
And
her father-in-law. So her
okay,
husband's
yeah,
dad. Yeah. Yeah.
right. But you can see that there's something sinister about him.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
for sure. He's creating a whole militia, right, of
yeah.
what seems to be people who are ready to fight against aliens in this
Hmm.
in on this world. Which typically, when we see that, it's usually a very noble thing. This one
Yeah.
kind of feels more uh, like a human supremacist versus
So
anything that's different. You know.
it makes me wonder if he's an alien too, but the aliens that are coming
Hmm.
don't vibe with his aliens. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's interesting how they're telling this story, bro. And again, I'm looking forward to see how this unfolds over the next several episodes, man.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. I
I think you
agree.
picked a good one, brother. I think you picked a good one.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I hope it doesn't let
Yeah.
down in any way. It's been great so far. I do
Yeah.
think though, you're more of a comic book person than I am. Like I love
Hmm.
these movies, but I didn't really grow up reading comics and things like that. I do wonder if people who are Green Lantern fans will they be turned off by this style, by this difference, and it's not like
Yeah.
comic booky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, because I will tell you, over the years, I don't think the people who are making DC films and series have done the best job. They've had some hits here and there,
Here
but
and there.
but the overall they haven't done well. But I will tell you, DC's animated series have been phenomenal. But now
Yes.
they've got this, and I think they may have a hit here, man. If they could stick to keeping
Yeah.
you drawn in and seeing how the story unfolds, man, I think this may be one of their hits, bro.
I
So
hope so. It definitely feels that way. It right off the top, it feels like almost like, oh, you know what, the other hit that they had, in my opinion, was
mhm.
Penguin. I don't know if you watched Penguin or not.
I haven't, because I
Penguin is
was just
very
like,
much like this.
yeah.
I trust me, bro. You got to
And
watch Penguin.
I heard Gotham was pretty good too, but I
I
never picked
I
up on
never
it.
got into Gotham, but Penguin. You
Yeah,
saw the Batman, right, with the Robert
yeah,
Pattinson Batman, and so
yep,
this is the Colin Farrell Penguin, and
yeah,
it was great. It was
good,
incredible,
yeah,
and it does feel like they've kind of turned the tide there. So that's
yeah,
that's good. I'm happy for them because Marvel's been killing it lately. Not lately,
yeah,
over the last 10 years.
yeah, yeah.
So it's good to see
They found the
DC
secret
doing
sauce,
some good
man.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Any predictions?
It's hard to say just off base one episode, but
Right, right.
I would just tell you, man, I love that contrast between Aaron Pierre and um,
Kyle Chandler.
yeah, Kyle Chandler, and I'm looking forward to see that unfold, because if they hit this right, man, it's going to be a lot. It's like the two partners, two cop partners that just
Hmm.
don't vibe, but they seem to get stuff done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting so far. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. I definitely like the fact that Hal Jordan seems a little sloppy, seems a little extremely arrogant, right? And
yep,
and very I've done this a million times type of thing. But when it came time to do something, he got the job done. He knew
yep.
how to get the job done. And so I was like, okay, he's not just
Like,
a washed up vet who needs to find his mojo again. No, he's still got his mojo.
yeah,
He knows it.
he's been doing it for so long. I
Yeah,
think
he's
he's
just been
bored.
doing it. Yeah,
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 and then I love the interrogation scene.
yeah.
That showed that, because it showed him being aloof, kind of aloof.
The
But then he goes in
writing.
for the
Whew.
yeah, he goes in for the interrogation because he knew,
Yeah.
and he went in there. He was like, "Let me ask you a couple questions." And then the
Yeah.
cop on the outside is like, "Oh my god!" And then she's like, "Oh, wow."
That was
So
the
yeah,
the writing of that was so great to
yeah,
to to specify like these aliens know about what they're supposed to know about. You're in Nebraska. You're supposed to know about the
Yeah.
team and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
where did Harry Potter go to school? Like, that is
Yeah.
common knowledge amongst
Yep.
all Americans, right? Like, to know that,
Hey,
I thought the writing of that was so superb, man.
what is your opinion of Barack Obama? But he threw facts out. Oh, he was
Yeah.
elected this year.
Yes,
He was
exactly.
this. You know,
You're
like
from rural
everyone's
Nebraska
got an
and you don't
opinion.
have an opinion? Come on.
Yeah.
So good.
Everyone's got an opinion of no matter what the president is. Someone's got an opinion of it. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it.
great
Yeah,
job.
for
So
sure.
hey, I will tell you, DC, you got me hooked on this one
Same.
so far. Let's keep it rolling. But hey, AJ, again, appreciate you selecting this one and looking forward to continuing to watch this series.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. We'll be talking about the next one very soon.
All right, brother. See you next time.
All right, man.
We out.